Jesus freak here. Yeah, I chopped my hair off a couple days ago because it was hot. I was running the air conditioner. Wasn't really the first time. I think it was the second time since I created my brick. But here's what I've noticed. It doesn't seem to be very good at pushing the air around, but it is good at cooling it. So I back it with a box fan. There's a box fan on the coffee table, right in front. Sorry, I had to turn the tap on for the cat. There's a box fan on the coffee table in front of the air conditioner. And the two of them together work pretty well. I wasn't particularly uncomfortable, even though it would have been pretty hot without the air on. I think it had gotten up to 84 that day. So I'm thinking I'm going to do pretty well this summer if we have another scorcher, which, we've had a lot of scorchers lately. And I'm also trying to deal with it in other ways. Usually I buy my pop in 2-liter bottles. Once in a while I'll keep some cans or smaller bottles around, because I don't want to be going back and forth to and from the fridge with a half-used pop bottle. So what I'll probably do is, if we have like a really hot day, I might take a couple cans out and put them in my cooler for a while. Couple cans, cans I can beat the heat a little better with. So yesterday I'd done a bit of my running around that I usually do early in the month. I was at Sam's Club, which once in a while I go to, not as often as some of the other stores I go to. And while I was there, I decided to check the book section. For example, that purple Bible you see in some of my videos, that was a Sam's find. Not really my find, although I did buy it myself when I was there by myself. It was actually one I think Pastor Brett found while he was at the same Sam's Club. And then I went there maybe a month later and it was still there and I picked it up. So here I am, looking through the Bibles. NLT, New King James, CSB. Like, where's the regular King James, right? And there's one. I'm like, this doesn't look like any publisher I've seen before. I'm like, wait a second. I think I know that name, and it not in a good way. Yep, it's the same people published the so-called Passion Translation. I said, even if they are publishing the KJV, I ain't buying a KJV that they publish. I don't want to put money in their pockets. Other companies that might have published it, well, indirectly, because I think they only did it through their websites. The so-called Passion Translation did it ignorantly. And when they realized what the nature of the so-called Passion Translation was, they pulled the damn thing down. I don't say damn lightly here. This is a Joseph Smith tier blasphemy. But this is a publisher that actually pushes this abortion of a Bible, if you can call it a Bible, because it's not really. It's a rewritten Bible on the same scale as, I'm not going to say on the same scale as the message, at least is honest. This is a Joseph Smith level rewrite. And I was like, you support that. I ain't supporting you. And frankly, shame on Sam's for carrying anything they produce, even if it ain't the so-called Passion Translation. Anyway, Jesus freak out.